fantastic day. As you can see, we're going to be opening this lovely box of Magic the Gathering cards. I'm very, very excited to bust into this and see what kind of cards I have in store. This is the Dungeons and Dragons Gift Edition. Now, I want to preface this video by saying I don't play Magic the Gathering. In fact, I really don't know much about the game as far as the nuance goes. I know some of the basic mechanics and things like that, and recently I have actually been playing Magic the Gathering Arena, which is online, but I certainly don't know much about the game other than that. However, I've always been a fan of the art on the cards, and I always liked the story of the planeswalkers and things. Now, the reason I bought this is exclusively for the Dungeons and Dragons portion of it, because I'm a really big fan of Dungeons and Dragons. And even more so, I'm a big fan of this guy right here. This is Drist Jordan, a dark elf ranger, or a drow ranger, whatever you prefer. He's my favorite fantasy character in all of fiction. And when I saw that he was being showcased with this expansion, I think is the right word for this new set of Magic the Gathering cards. But when I saw that he was being showcased with the other companions of the hall, I just had to get it. So I'm really, really hoping to get him or any of the companions of the hall, like Bruenor, Wolfgar, Canterbury, Regis, Guinevere. And that's why I bought this box. Also, before I begin, a couple things. First, I had previously filmed like the first, 15 minutes of this video, but I had to stop because of all the different noise around my house, just neighbors and all sorts of stuff. But when I went to capture that recording for the audio on Audacity, for whatever reason, most likely user error, I lost that portion of the recording. So there are, I didn't open any packs, but there are certain bits and pieces of this initial unboxing that you might see has already been done, and that's the reason for that. Second thing, I'm going to try to work around it as best as I can, but since up here in Scranton, Pennsylvania. It is starting to get cold a little bit at night. I'm on the bottom floor of my apartment, and so the furnace in the basement is pretty loud downstairs. So you might hear a little bit of a background humming noise. I'm going to do the best I can to get rid of that and work around it, as I said, but sometimes it might be unavoidable. So if you do hear that, don't be too alarmed or anything. And if it's really that bad, just let me know, and I'll see what I can do in future videos. But with all that being said, I've been really waiting all day to jump in and find out what cards I have. So let's go ahead and get started. So this was the cover that the set comes in. It's got a really nice foil picture of Drist with his two scimitars and his iconic lavender eyes. On the back here, you can see that it comes with a special oversized gift edition D20, which is always awesome. Also comes with 10, 15 card adventures in the Forgotten Realms draft boosters, plus 1 adventures in the Forgotten Realms collector booster. I'm not sure what the difference is, but we get this awesome box. 20 traditional foil and 20 regular basic lands. Three oversized dungeon cards and an alt art traditional foil treasure chest card. So overall, pretty cool setup for the cards to be contained in. It has some neat little art inside there. So let's set that over to the side. And initially, during my first recording, I thought this might have been a booklet or something, but it's just a little leaflet. And it says, read this book first, which threw me off for a second. Dungeons & Dragons Player's Manual. You can see there's a picture of Tiamat on there with her different chromatic dragon heads. Makes some pretty cool sounds too. these were some cards I opened up before. These are the 3 oversized dungeon cards. The first one is the Lost Mine of Vandelver, which is typically a beginner module, like a set of small plot points within one journey or story. It's a really cool module, and a lot of first-time players will start off playing that. And it has different little points that happen within the story, which I found to be pretty cool. There's the Tomb of Annihilation, which takes place on an island called Cholt. And on that island are dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, dinosaurs, dinosaurs. And there's also an army of undead wandering the jungles of Jolt. It's a very, very large island. And as you might have guessed, there's also undead dinosaurs, which is just so damn cool. And finally, there is the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. But yeah, I've never played the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, but I heard it's really, really cool. This here, when I was opening the box before, this was at the bottom. It's an empty box. It looks like it was just used to fill up some space. However, it can certainly be repurposed into a dice box, perhaps, or maybe just a spare box to keep some extra cards. Maybe it does already have a purpose within the game itself that I'm not aware of. But get started here. That should be in your left ear. And this should be in your right ear. So we have, check that out. There's Drist in his green ranger cloak, and Guinevere, his giant panther companion. It's pretty awesome, right? So it looks like these two cards talk about maybe popular Magic formats on your turn, so it's a little bit of a tutorial or an instructional. A couple little things you should do. How to cast spells. I really do like the mechanics of this game that I've been learning. I was always more of a Pokemon and a Yu-Gi-Oh kid growing up in the 90s, but I really do like this system a lot. Yeah, blocking and attacking. Pretty cool. So these are the land cards. I think these are probably the foil land cards, along with a treasure chest artifact. And this is that collector booster. I'm assuming there might be rare cards or cards that are kind of staples for a specific set. I don't know exactly the significance or anything like that, but if you know, definitely let me know in the comments. And here is the oversized D20. You can never have too many dice. This is actually a really nice looking D20. It's got like a cosmic sort of vibe to it. I like that. Looks really nice. And there is the D20. Looks like it's the symbol of a dragon. It's really nice. ahead and open these up first. So these are, it looks like these are basic land cards. You have different pictures for the plains biome, the islands, swamps, mountain, forest. So first we have the treasure chest foil card. I don't really know if this is like a great thing or not. I'm assuming it's pretty good. But it's an artifact and has a couple different things that you can activate as the game dictates or as you play. There's the foil plains cards, and island, swamp, mountain, and forest. I always did like foil cards. I just think they look awesome. So let's set those to the side as well. Alright, the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm definitely going to save this pack for the end because it's the most unique looking. Let's fill up this space a little bit with some color, right? It looks so dull back there in front of my laptop. There we go. I'm assuming I can just open these up like any other pack without it being too crazy. Yeah. Alright, this is the Atraball. Oh, that's part of Doom of Annihilation. Okay. Zombie Ogre. Yildegard Ranger. Faraday's Fireball. Secret Door. Silver Raven, Celestial Unicorn, Clattering Skeletons. Oh, this looks really cool. It has a very old school type of look to it. When clattering skeletons dies, venture into the dungeon. Yeah, it's a really nice card. Steadfast Paladin. Barbarian class. That's cool. Warlock class. Temple of the Dragon Queen. Oh, that's a really nice card. Just the art and that alone. Dragon Turtle. Oh, I love that. That's one of my favorite Dungeons and Dragons creatures is the Dragon Turtle. That's really nice. It's got that old school look. Ooh, we got a foil card. Prosperous Innkeeper. And a mountain card. Trying to make sure you don't cut any cards. I feel like there might be one up there. Yeah, there's one sticking up. There we go. Mordecai's Polymorph. Devoted Paladin. Septular Ghoul. Find the Path. Swarming Goblins. Soul Knife Spy. Veteran Dungeoneer. Steadfast Paladin. Jin Windseer. Feign Death. That was a really good hunter ability in World of Warcraft. That's the class I used to play. Critical Hit. That's everyone's favorite thing to happen. Target creature gains double strike until end of turn. When you roll a natural 20, Return critical hit from your graveyard to your hand. That's really cool. So I guess in this particular set, they are incorporating rolling a d20 with your cards in certain instances, which is really neat. I like that a lot. Lightfoot Rogue. Ray of Enfeeblement. True Polymorph. There's an Illithid up there. Mountain. And a Tomb of Annihilation card. That same one from the previous pack. I just looked at the recording time currently. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more pack for tonight, and then the other 8 packs total. I'm gonna do on the next video, so I can have back-to-back Magic the Card gathering videos, and I'll try to put it out the day after or the next day following that. However soon I can get it edited and things, that way you guys aren't waiting. But yeah, so let's go ahead and finish up with this pack tonight, and then these I'll get done tomorrow, and we'll have 2 videos. That way this isn't like an hour and a half video. Let's go ahead and just open this the regular way. Dawnbringer Cleric. Horde Robber. Creature Tiefling Rogue. I just started noticing that. Very cool. Another Otogard Ranger. Armory Veteran. Charmed Sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Dwarfhold Champion. You hear something on watch. That's a party's worst nightmare, isn't it? Choose one. Rouse the party. And that means creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn, or set off traps. This spell deals 5 damage to the target attacking creatures, or just damage to target attacking creature. That's really funny. Underdark Basilisk. That's a pretty terrifying foe. Just like the Manticore. Ooh. Baleful Beholder. That's a really good looking card. That's something you do not want to run into in a dungeon. Aberrant Mind Sorcerer. Portable Hole. My current party that I'm DMing for actually has one of these. The necromancer in the group uses it to haul his undead around with him for the most part. And they have a random wagon just sitting in there too. Power word kill. Rogue class. I really like these cards. These class cards are awesome. The swamp card. And a lost mine, a Vandelver card. A skeleton. Alright, everyone. Well, we will leave off here for tonight. It's about 2 a.m. my time, and my iPhone is yelling at me that it's about to die. And I'm a little bit tired. Plus, I don't want to have you guys sit through a hour and a half to 2 hour video. Unless you want that kind of thing, of course, then let me know. But we'll cut it here tonight, and then tomorrow for a part 2. That's where we'll finish up these cards. Especially this pack. I'm very curious to find out what we might get in there. And I just want to again thank you guys so much for all of your support. It means the world to me. And I just want to say, I hope you have yourself a great morning, or afternoon, or evening, and most importantly, friends,